Marsha, and today we are changing it up. We're going to do a bar strength and sculpt routine that requires absolutely no equipment, so we have no excuses, right? Before we get started, remember to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so I see you again. I've got so much good stuff coming up for you. You ready to get started? Let's go. I'm going to set my timer for 40 seconds on, 10 seconds rest. And we're gonna start with something I call scooping balloons. We're gonna have a wide stance. We're gonna scoop it forward as if we're picking up a bunch of balloons and releasing them to the sky. Scoop and release and squeeze those shoulder blades. Core is hollow when you reach down into that deep sumo squat. And then we release those balloons to the sky. Scoop and release. And you're breathing. This gets the whole body warmed up. Okay, next we're gonna do some butt kickers with a reach and pull. It looks like this. Just get that heel to the behind, side to side. That is our next warm-up move right here. Reach and pull. Get a nice bend in the knee. Warm up those quads. After this, we're going to get into first position, which is actually a narrow stance. Make your feet into a little V, just like so. Just like a ballerina or a dancer would. And we're gonna just scoot that big toe front or side, I should say, to the side and back in. Nice, controlled, balletic movement. Core is tight. We're channeling our inner dancers, whether we are or not. Truth is, a billion years ago, I was a figure skater, and figure skating comes along with years and years of dance training. So this is old school for me. It is a great workout to make your muscles long and lean, and of course strong and sculpted. Keep going on the right. And we're going to take 10 seconds here, and we're going to switch to the other foot. First position stance is your feet, heels touching together, and you're in that little V. Here we go. Slide that big toe out to a point and bring it back in. Lower body's nice and tight. Shoulders are relaxed. Arms are relaxed. You don't have to have them out. You can do this, it's fine. And you're breathing. Good posture here. Okay, next we're just going to gently support our lower back by putting our palms like so. And we're just going to stand and press the lower back for a little bit of a pulsy back bend, and then look to the back right corner, pulse it to the center, and then to the left. And we're going to spend some time gently doing a little back bend and opening up those hips. This should feel good. Also, feel the stretch in your hip flexors. Okay, a mini plie is next. We're going to come into that first position V again, and all this is a mini, tiny plie, just like that. Up and down. Tight. Feel the stretch in your Achilles tendon. No need to rush these. And your arms can be on your hips if you desire. those knees out and open. Good posture. Okay, we're going to take it to a sumo wide squat. Feet are pointed to the corners of the room. What we're going to do is we're going to sink it down and then heel lift right, heel lift left, squeeze it up. Here we go. Squat it down, heel, heel, and press it up and squeeze again. And breathe. Get those hips open nice and wide. Press those knees out to the back of the room. Okay, now we're going to do a little curtsy plie, like I do those curtsy lunges. Instead, we're not going to lunge all the way down. We're going to go into a position as if we are going to do those. We're going to take a step back with the back foot. Now we're just going to small plies right here. Your back foot, the heel is up off the ground. You're on the ball of your foot. The front foot is flat on the ground. And you're breathing, core is tight. Notice the different muscles that are activated to execute this exercise. Okay, we're going to switch feet so the left is now in front. Take a step back on an angle with the right. Front foot is turned a little bit out to the corner of the room. And we're going to curtsy right here. Nothing terribly deep. These kind of wear on you after a while. Next, we're going to take a little wider than shoulder width stance, and arms are going to be extended out to the sides, and we're just going to roll those hips as if we're doing a hula hoop. Circle those hips. This should feel good. Tilting that pelvis up, around, and back. And let's reverse. And okay, next we're going to do what we call a chair pose in yoga. So we're going to sit down. You can sit down as far, as deeply, or as shallowly as you wish. From chair, we're going to extend the arms, palms to the ceiling, and then the same thing in back, palms to the ceiling. So we're breathing and alternating those arms, palms up. Your gaze is down in front of you. Weight is down in your heels. You're sitting back in that chair. And you're breathing. And you know, if you can't sit that deeply, this is fine too. A little less deep. It's all good. Next, we have a chair again with a pulse behind. So we're going to go back into our chair. And we're going to kind of aim to cross, palms up again, cross those arms behind us, just like this. Your gaze again is down in front of you. Weight is in your heels. Stick that booty out, sit back. Let's take it from the top with a wide stance. We're gonna scoop and release those balloons. Right here, scoop them, release and squeeze the shoulder blades. Arms overhead, squeeze. Nice deep squat. Our butt kickers are next. Right here, we're gonna reach and pull. Here we go. Nice and strong. Or if you want to, let's open the chest this time. Cross the arms in front of the body. Stretch out that chest. Feels good. All right, first position V right here for those toe extensions. Here we go. If you want to, this time we could sweep the foot off the ground ever so slightly, just for fun. Just brush it up and pull it back. Do you feel like a dancer yet? Maybe you are. Toe is going toward the corner of the room, not directly out to the side. Give it a nice point. Control with your abs. Okay, let's switch to the other side. Heels together in that V, first position, right here. Here we go. Let's brush it up and out. Nice and controlled. Good posture. The rest of your body is straight. Your core is controlling this. Glutes are tight. Okay, hands go back to support that sacrum, just like so. Feet are a little wider than shoulder width apart. And we're gently gonna press that pelvis forward for a little back bend. Look out, reach over that right shoulder, center, and left. Again. It's a wonderful stretch. Okay, back to those mini plies. So we're back into our first position, V. And we're just gonna mini plies up and down. Here we go. Up and squeeze, nice and tight and controlled. Great posture, squeezing those shoulder blades. Nice forward, straight ahead gaze, neutral head position. Aim to pull those knees out and open. That Beautiful dancer turnout. Our sumo squat with the heel lift is next. Okay. Feet out to the corners of the room. Seat down. Heel lift, heel, squeeze it up. Again. Down, heel, heel, and squeeze. Our curtsy plies are next. One foot goes forward and turned out, the other foot step back at an angle, as if you're going to do a curtsy lunge. And we do a little plie, back foot heels off the floor. Just lower and squeeze it up. Core is tight. Upper body is relaxing, except your core is working here for your glutes. Okay. Switch legs so your left is now out in front. Take a step back at an angle with the back foot. Feet are turned out. And curtsy down and up. Small movement with a big payoff. Doing great. Thanks so much for joining me. Okay, we're going to skip those hip circles just now because I want to do the chair first, and then we'll do the hip circles so we have a little break between our chairs. So let's get into our chair pose, set it back, palms front and back. Front and back. Front. Squeeze those shoulder blades on the back. Make those triceps work. All the while you're holding this beautiful chair with your core tight. Weight in the heels. Back is flat. Working those arms. Okay, now those hip circles are gonna feel good. We're gonna give our flexors a little break here. Let's get ready for some really nice, relaxing hula hoop here. Rotate, loosen up those hips. You're probably noticing they're looser than they were the first time around. And breathe. And let's reverse right here. We're gonna do our chair with the press behind next. I've got a little bit of mat work to share with you. Exciting, right? I'm sure you're excited. Okay, here comes the chair with the press behind. Gonna sit down in that chair, feet shoulder width apart, booty out, back flat, and we're just gonna cross those palms behind. Blow it out. Head is in line with your spine. keep holding that chair. I know it gets challenging, but that's where progress is made. All right. Let's take a minute here, grab some water, and I will meet you down on the mat. Joining me down here on the mat, we're going to stick with our 40-second intervals. We're going to start by lying down on our backs. Start my timer, and let's get busy. So we're going to lie down on our backs. Left foot is bent with the heel as close to your behind as you can get it. Right leg is extended. Hands are clasped behind your head, but you're not pulling. You're looking toward the ceiling or toward the wall out in front of you. And what we're going to do is lift the leg, lower the leg, knee in and out. Lift, lower, in and out, and our head, neck, and shoulders are off the mat. Here we go. Oops, I just did it wrong. Lift, lower, in and out. Again. That was quick. Let's switch legs right here. Lift, lower, in and out. Here we go. Lift, lower, knee in and out. And you're breathing. Bring it up to the side hip. Your right elbow is on the ground. Your bottom leg is bent at a right angle. And what we're going to do is lift the leg, bring it in toward the camera, toward you, and out. So knee in, foot out, in and out, in, front, in, side. There we go. Really works that side hip. Core is tight. You're breathing. It's definitely a workout I don't do every day, so it's going to challenge the body in new ways. It's so good to change it up and keep your body guessing. Show it new things. So let's switch to the other side. Forearm is down. Bottom leg is at a 90-degree angle. Foot is out. Here we go. Knee in. Press it out. In and out. There we go. Like I was saying, the brain actually resists change and resists new things. So we have to train it to be open to new adventures and endeavors and workouts even. We can find ourselves, we can think we're very fit because we're accomplished runners or whatever, but I guarantee you there are some workouts that are still going to feel really hard. And that's why we change it up and get out of that comfort zone. Okay, we're going to lay it down on our backs again. Once again, we're lying down, but our head, neck, and shoulders are off the ground. We're actually going to be doing a tabletop here. Arms are behind your thighs. We're going to extend, just alternate extending each leg with a nice pointed dancer toe, just like this. Stay curled up tight so your core is working. And if you want to challenge yourself, you can let go of your thighs and just let your legs, your arms float at your sides. And you're breathing. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to straighten our legs all the way up to the ceiling as best we can. And we're going to reach and crunch right here. Small movement. Reach and crunch as close to your toes as you can get. Small pulses. Really going to burn out those abs. And you're breathing. Let's take it from the top. Arms are clasped around our heads. Left foot heel is toward your booty. Right leg is extended. We're gonna up, down, in and out. Up, down, knee in and out. You got it. All right, switch so your left leg is extended out. Whew. Head, neck, and shoulders are off the mat. Here we go. Up, down, in and out. Float out. And our feet go toward the ceiling for our final move of this workout. Come on with me, you've got this. Toes are pointed to the ceiling. Get ready to reach it up and pulse. Exhale as you pulse up. Burn out those abs. This is where it gets tough. Keep going, you got it. Eyes on the ceiling. And there you have it. That is our bar strength and sculpt workout. I hope you loved it. And if you haven't already, remember to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And I hope to see you again soon. Thanks so much for joining me.